Good morning. If you're watching this video right now, you're watching a recording of a live video. This is where we go live every single day and talk about our routines and zones for the day following my view of the Flylady system as a former Flylady. Okay, so the first 5 minutes or maybe 8 minutes or so is going to be greeting the subscribers. And if you'd like to be part of that, please join us live. You just register now by subscribing and clicking the little bell, and then you should get a notification each time we go live. When I hold the book up like that, you'll know it's time to get into the meat of the day, okay? So now I'm going to say hello to everyone, and if you don't want to watch this part, just skip ahead. Okay, so hello everyone. How are you doing this morning? So happy to have you. It is a beautiful Friday morning. Please come on in and say hello. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and I can't wait to talk to you. Maria is here. Hi, Maria. Good morning. Maria Seitz, is that how you say your name? Maria, good morning. Did you do your morning routine yet, Maria? There's not many people jumping on. I'm wondering if notifications aren't going out today. Sometimes that happens. Mr. B's here, TGIF, Libby Chapman. Hey, Libby, good morning. Yes, you did your morning routine. Awesome, Maria. Good job. Did you guys get a notification this morning, or did you just happen to be looking? Because there's still only 4 people on, which is really unusual a minute in. Usually we have quite a few people on here. Larry, did you get a notification, honey? Mr. B's on here. He's our mod. Notified. Okay. Well, it's been almost 2 minutes, so we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Amna is here. Yes, Libby got a notification. Good. Hi, Amna. Hope you're having a great day. Good morning. Put this up a little. And put this down a little. Okay. Top of my head's cut off. 5 people. Golly. All right, let's get to work. Should I hold this up? You ready? It's been 2 minutes. Megan is here. Well, maybe not. Hey, Megan, how are you doing this morning? Good morning. All right, I'm going to hold it up. Here we go. Okay, today we are doing our morning routine. So let's talk about that. The morning routine happens every single morning. We get up, we make our bed, brush our teeth, wash our face, put on our moisturizer, put on our makeup, fix our hair, swish the toilet, wipe out the sink, put our dishes away, and make breakfast. That's a simple morning routine. You might add 1 or 2 little things to it. Do not recreate the wheel. Just add 2 or 3 things to it. So for example, I get up and I open all the blinds. There's quite a few in this house. So that's something I do every morning. I check on my mother. That's something I do every morning. So you might have 1 or 2 little things that you add, but not much. Let the dog out, but try to stick to this and do those things that don't take very long, okay? All right. The next thing we're going to do is talk about our paper routine. As I tell you, you're going to put 6 inches of paper out in the beginning of the week. So this is Friday. You should be 5 inches in now. So you'd only have 1 inch left for tomorrow. So go through that paper every morning and get your laundry done. I link the paper to the laundry. I link the laundry to walking from the bedroom to the kitchen. That's what I link it to. What do you link it to? Think about this. You don't have to answer, but think about this. What do you link it to? If you don't link it, it's just floating out there and you may or may not remember to do it. So walking from the bathroom to the kitchen, I pop into the laundry room and I start my laundry. I have a list. Even though I know what to do every day, I have a list and I look at the list. Today is Friday. Oh, I do darks today. Do I have any darks to do? Today I actually have 2 things in the darks thing because I had some empty days earlier this week and washed my darks early. So I'm not going to do darks today. No laundry today. Woohoo. I don't have paper routine because I don't have paper. Our paper routine is to handle it as it comes in. And so that's what we do. That's our link. When we get the mail, we do the paper. But if you don't have that situation, then you're going to get your every day, like Sunday, you're going to go pick out 6 inches of paper, put it in the laundry room on top of the dryer or somewhere handy where you can see it, and get your inch every day and go through it. Get it done, okay? So you've got laundry and paper routines and morning routine done. If you have children, after you've had your little cup of coffee, Then you run into the kids' room and get them up, or you let them get up on their own, whatever your plan is, and put them through their morning routine. You must inspect what you expect with children. Do not expect them, expect them to do things, but don't be disappointed because they don't, because they're kids, and that's what kids do. You have to go inspect what you expect. They don't even have to know you're doing it. You just happen to wander through. Oh, honey, you didn't rinse out the sink. Uh-oh, Bobby, pick your towel up. Susie Q, you didn't make your bed, babe. Go back and make your bed. It's nothing mean. You're just corrections, just little corrections. And then come down, have a happy breakfast. Now everyone's fed. Here's the routine for kiddos. Wash their face, brush their teeth, comb their hair, put on their clothes, put their PJs away, wipe the sink out, hang their towel up, make their bed. That's it. Come have breakfast. So their bed's made, they've had breakfast, they're dressed, they haven't left a mess upstairs or in their bedrooms. Hey, that's awesome. Now, what else is linked to breakfast? Clutter check. Clutter checks are linked to breakfast, lunch, and dinner unless you work outside the home, and then they're linked to breakfast when you get home from work and right before bed. So 3 clutter checks a day, linked to most of you, linked to your meals. So with breakfast, after breakfast, you go do their little clutter check, flat surfaces. The kids can be part of it. They just can't clutter check each other. They can clutter check you and themselves. That's it. But you can't leave it to them to do it. You have to clutter check too, 3 times a day. If you don't want your house to be overtaken with clutter, you have to clutter check 3 times a day. Children can't run a home. If you let your children run a home, your home will look like children run it. That's just all I'm saying. Okay, now, those are all the routines that we're going to do in the morning. Now and I forgot to tell you, check your planner. Please check your planner. What's in your planner for today? Did you have it written in? Mine says I have to go live at 9. I have to talk to a client at 11. I have another client at 1, and I'm going live again today at 4 p.m. That's what mine says. I don't have to put my 50 points in there because they're in a different part of my book, and I look at it when I talk to you every day. And so that's all the reminder I need because I've been doing it for years and years and years, but I'm still sidetracked. I still am a little ADD, so I need to have some kind of a guide, some kind of a plan, and that little pattern in my head fades, and I have to reboot it, and that's what we're doing. You know how your phone acts up every now and then? You have to turn it off and turn it back on. You have to reboot it. You have to reboot your brain, even though you think you know things, by looking at it again. Look at it again, okay? All right, so that's what you're doing. You're looking in your planner in the morning, and then, of course, before you go to bed. Now, after you've done these little morning things, you're going to jump right into your zone. We are in the final day of zone 3, which is the bathroom. That means the hall bathroom and one other room. So that's what we're doing. We're working in probably the other room because the bathroom usually doesn't take that long. It could, if you're new and you haven't decluttered your bathroom, it may take you 4 days, maybe even take you 4 days, 2 months in a row, because you're only hitting that other bathroom for deep clean once every 4 weeks when we come to zone 3. But you're doing it every week in the basic weekly plan when we're doing our mopping. And you're doing it every day when you're wiping out the sink and swishing out the toilet bowl. And you're doing it every day when you take a shower or bath and you're wiping out the tub, or you're squeegeeing down the glass doors, or whatever it is. You're doing that little minimal upkeep that keeps it looking nice. But once a month, maybe that tub needs a nice scrub, or those tiles need a nice scrub. And that should be something you would do, okay? But zone 3, so what is your other room? Think about it. Is it your laundry room? Is it your office? What is it? Make sure you're checking, okay? And then the next thing we're going to do is go straight from that into the basic weekly plan. Now, if it's been taking you some time because you've got kids plugged into their schoolwork or homeschooling, or something happened, the dog threw up on the carpet or whatever, and your day got taken a little bit in the morning, you might be doing your basic weekly plan after lunch, and that's fine. Just know that once you're done with a basic weekly plan, this is your goal, you're done. You're done until it's time to make dinner. And then you can do all the other things that you need to do or want to do, like helping your children with their schoolwork, or working in your garden, or reading a book, or whatever it is you need or want to do. That happens after the basic weekly plan. Do not, if you are a person who gets stuck on your phone, reading and going and reading and going and checking Facebook and all this, do not pick up your phone until you've done your basic weekly plan. Do you hear me? If you are the person who gets sidetracked and you sit down with your phone and suddenly it's 2 o'clock, then you're the person I'm talking to when I say this. If you're not that person, even if you get stuck an hour on the phone, if that I'm talking to you, but if you're not that person, if you just glance at it, you say, oh, my daughter called, let me call her real quick. Hey, honey, what's up? Okay, I got it, bye. That's fine. But it's like, hey, what's up? Oh, you just want to talk? Okay, let me drink my coffee. That's not going to work. You are at work. You are at work. You can't play around when you're at work. When people are at work, they have to put their phones away. They can't look at their phone when they're doing their job, or they won't do a good job. Okay? All right, now, basic weekly plan for today is simple. It takes like no time, especially now in the pandemic. It's car and purse day. If you're not going anywhere or going very few places, your purse is probably still clean. Your car is probably still clean, especially if you have been following me for a while and you know that you're not allowed to leave your car without taking everything you took into it out of it. That's the rule. So before you plan to take piles of stuff into your car, know that you have to take all of that out when you leave your car. Okay, so if that's not the case, get out there with some bags and empty out all the stuff and go throw it away, or put it in your giveaway stash. If that's not the case, then you can just clean it up a little bit. Maybe you've dropped a straw wrapper or something, probably less likely right now, but you can shake the mats. Maybe you got some gravel on them or some dirt or whatever. That's what you can do. Or you could take a cloth and wipe off the dashboard, or knock the dust down a little bit, or just put some Windex on the window, whatever. You don't have to do that, but the whole idea is that you're just getting the trash out of your car, and every once in a blue moon, run it through the car wash and hit it with their vacuum. Then it's going to always look like a new car, and you're going to feel better if somebody says, my car has a dead battery, can you run me up to so-and-so when we get out of the pandemic situation? And you can say, sure, and not feel like, oh my gosh, or have to say, please ignore the stuff, we've been super busy, the same story everyone says. So keep your car clean. You're going to feel better. Next is your purse. So even if you haven't gone anywhere, if you got a purse hanging there, look at it, make sure there's nothing in it that doesn't belong in it, wipe it out, organize it, wipe it off, and put it back where you put it. That's what I would do. Or change it. The seasons are changing in some areas. Change it. Maybe you need to go to a more springy purse for right now, just in case things should miraculously change and we're out of here. Okay? All right. After that is over, then you're free. And then you just have to know about, what are you having for dinner tonight? Have you taken it out? Does it need to be taken out to thaw? Okay. Do you need to defrost it? I think it's so funny when people say de-thaw. It's like thaw and defrost put together. Redundance. Defrost or thaw. Sorry. So take out your food and let it thaw out in the refrigerator. It's better to let it thaw in the refrigerator, but most people forget that. So at least take it out and keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't get room temperature. Put it back in the fridge when it's thawed out. Okay. What time is it going to take for you? How long is it going to take for you to make dinner? What are you making tonight? If you're making homemade pizza, do you already have the dough? If you do, great. How long is it going to take you to push that around and put some sauce on it and put some cheese on it and put some veggies on it and pop it in the oven? And how long does it take to bake? These are the things you have to think about. So you're reverse engineering dinner, and you're saying, okay, dinner, I want to eat it at 6 o'clock. It's going to take us 30 minutes to put it together. It has to cook for, 20 minutes. So that's 50 minutes in this example. Putting it together, meaning cutting up the veggies and all that stuff. So then if you want dinner at 6 o'clock, then you need to be in the oven, in the kitchen at 10 after 5. So you can play or do whatever else you need to do or have to do until 10 after 5. Okay? And then after that, we immediately link. Oh, and somewhere in there you're going to eat lunch and clean up after lunch. It's not part of the plan, because it just happens. So make sure that you clean up the little crumbles and throw the paper away and put the dishes in the dishwasher or wash them. What's linked to lunch if you're staying home? What's linked to it? A clutter check. That's right. Do another one of those. Bippity boppity boo, all the way through the house. Then after dinner, another clutter check. And then you go get ready for bed. Go take your bath or take your shower, brush your teeth, wash your face, moisturize your skin, put on your pajamas, pick out your clothes, because what's linked to pajamas? Putting out your clothes for the next day. Or some of you have different links, and that's fine, but this is just my suggestion. What else? The last thing you're going to do before you go to bed, so you're not going to necessarily brush your teeth. You might want to wait if you're going to have a snack, but if you're not going to have a snack, brush and floss your teeth. If you are going to have a snack, then don't brush and floss your teeth. At the end of the day, right before bed, check the sink. Did anybody leave anything in the sink? Or as you hear somebody going back in the kitchen, you have to be all ears in your house. Don't forget to put your ice cream bowl and spoon in the dishwasher, please, right? And then when it's time for you to go to bed, you go in there and you wipe out your sink, you put out a new cloth for tomorrow morning, you take that old one to the laundry room, put some soap in the dishwasher, turn it on and run it. On your way to bed, you might want to close the blinds if you haven't done so, or whatever else it is you need to do. Check the doors, let the dog out, that kind of thing. Then go brush your teeth and floss your teeth and go to bed and sleep tight, because you're going to have a good night's sleep, because everyone went to bed on time, including little old you, okay? Oh, one last thing though, before you turn out the light, check your planner. Make sure you know what's happening tomorrow. So for me, tomorrow I'm going live at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I have an 11 o'clock appointment. I know those things are happening in the morning. I don't really have anything else planned for Saturday other than my usual stuff. So there we go. So check your planner. That's it. That is the plan. So hopefully you'll embrace that. If you are working outside the home, then you know that you don't work it exactly like this. You get up, you do your morning routine, you start your laundry, maybe go through a little paper, and you might not be able to finish your laundry. And that's only if you live in an area where you can wash clothes and leave them in the washer all day. I can't do that. I have to wash them and put them in the dryer immediately or close to immediately. But in the areas that you can, that's fine. And then when you come home, put them in the dryer. Or if you come home and you have to wash them and put them in the dryer, that's just something that's going to happen during the evening, just one load. When you come home, you're going to do the prepare your meal, and then what else? Then you're going to do one little 10-minute thing while dinner's cooking. And that would be one of the items on your basic weekly plan, which is the weekly home blessing hour. So one 10-minute item. And after dinner, you do all the rest of the things that we do, except you're working your laundry in later, and you're doing that 10-minute of the weekly home blessing hour. Tomorrow on Saturday, you're going to do a whole hour of zone in the morning, okay? All right, that's it for today. Have a fabulous day. Let me just go real quick and check some of these little notes and see what you've said. Purse done, car booked in for a car wash. Good job, Tina. Happy flying. What time is it now, Tina said. It's 9:48 when you put that in, Tina. Empty nest. I do all of that before I leave myself. Only work several hours a day. We're having an app to trace the virus here. Okay. Thanks, Kat. Have a good day. Thanks, Sierra. Okay, I'm sure other people said other things. I'm sorry if I missed it. Thank you, Lorianne. I did get your number, and I will be responding to you after breakfast. I haven't had my breakfast. I've just had my coffee. So I will be responding to you after my breakfast and lining everything up. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and always remember, oh, wait, before I go, if you haven't signed up for Patreon, now's the time. We're in the middle of the month. You have access to all the videos, plus the new ones that are coming out, $5 a month for Tier 1, $25 a month for Tier 2, which includes 25 minutes of personal mentoring. Please leave your phone number in the message so I can contact you, because some of you don't respond to emails. I still have a couple of you who have not checked your emails that you have registered with Patreon, and if you've paid and you haven't been contacted because, well, you just haven't responded. So make sure you're checking. All right, that's it for today. Have a fabulous day, and always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.